Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Welcome to Product Development Scrum. Today is the 13th of April, and I will be your chair today, and Nadia will be my secretary. I will also be the recorder. First, I will try to share the product development discussion to all the interns. Feel free to chime in and also give your inputs on the discussion if you have any suggestions or any ideas. Um, And let's see. So first we have a discussion from okay. I think this is yeah, Kabayo, maybe you want to show the results of the previous discussion regarding the server? Or is it already yeah, it's not yet announced, right? For this one?
Okay. So this one is still in development. Actually, we are testing different routes and different strategy. I think the last time I did a pairing with Chris is that we still have difficulties passing the sub routes. Basically, the main route is okay. The public routes is okay, but as soon as we are calling the I think routes with authentication, it will just remove the authentication. There's no authentication pass to that call. So I think we are missing some rewrite function, whether on the Engine X or on the app itself. So we haven't found out about that. But definitely the server usage and I think the organization of the server is much better. We just haven't been able to move the production server into that server yet.
I see. Something related to the middleware and authentication ya Kabayo ya?
Yep, yep. So
Okay.
I think if we remove the middleware to remove the authentication, it's working fine. But somehow it's just it's like filtering out the request and then removing the authentication headers that we sent.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kabayo, for the update. Any questions for Kabayo for this one? From anyone? From the conclusion? None. If there are none, then let's see the conclusion for the previous one. I believe yes, the bug report has been done, and also we've also provided the visualizations for a lot of the guest journey. And then I also believe that there are some bug reports pertaining to the guest journey features, yeah, that will be handled by Chris. I believe Maria is closely looking at the stats whether it's actually sent or not, as well as Sasha. And we're already seeing the result of Nadia's socialization. Next, we have a discussion from Shelleen from HR. Per the intern SLA below, HR needs to have 3 active interns for product development chapter on a monthly basis. Currently, we only have one, which who is Zio. Based on HR current bandwidth and situation, it's likely that we can only supply one intern for April. What do you think about this proposal? Kabayu have laid the comment for this one. Kabayu, over to you.
Yeah. So basically, basically we just say yes, right? HR say that they cannot deliver the interns that we requested for the position that we requested by this month. So basically, what I'm saying is that it's okay, but we requested HR to use this month to prepare, so that next month they can deliver better.
I
Is
see.
there anyone actually needed any help from the whether the interns or any new employee for now for this
Right.
month?
I believe there are some comments from Chris, Nadia as well as Shelly as well. Yeah. Maybe we'll start from Chris.
Okay, thank you, Kofidi and Kabayu. So actually, from my side, again for backend, if we have more interest, then we can have more projects than B2C. As simple as that.
I see.
But for right now, as per now, it's actually still manageable. Since I do believe that both Kofidi and Nadia is also really aware about the developer's bandwidth. That's why the project is right now is kind of sedikit in a way. But yeah, I do believe that if there are more available, then there are more projects can be done.
Yep. For now, in development side, we have Zio working on the front end related stuff, and if it's back end or maybe a bit of front end, then I can also help with the development. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. So that's still manageable. Yeah. Usually, Chris is the one handling the big project. There are some development that are stuck in the. There are some big projects that are stuck in the development stage, but still manageable, yeah, Chris. Yeah.
Still,
Okay.
aman.
Thank you, Chris. From Nadia. Oh, Nadia, for long term, no, but for now, still manageable by Fidi and me. It will be better to have interns with a note that it needs to be balanced with the number of developers as well, because most of our projects are not stuck in development stage, such as feature development, staging, and also iteration. Um, yeah, so Nadia and me, yeah, okay lah. If but now mostly, I think Nadia took a lot of the role of the product owner actually, so that's also okay. Uh, it's still manageable, and yeah, a lot of the projects are still stuck in the development, the different stages of the branch. Anything you would like to add, Nadia?
No, it's
Okay,
already there.
okay, noted, noted, noted. Yep. So for now, I think the maybe then what do you think then about this? What about the progress of the
Hmm.
development in the for mobile app? Do you need any help?
Bio is already helping me with the reminders on the backend side, and yeah, that's really helpful because it's like taking a bit from the, how should I say, from the time I need to allocate.
I see.
So yeah, from my side, if that's going to happen, that's perfect. Don't need
Right.
anything else. Probably sometimes I may have some questions because I noticed that we lost some functionalities, but that I can discuss with Bio, so that's okay.
Okay. So for now, it's still okay for the mobile app dev, right?
Yeah. In this current state, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dan. So that's the gist of it, actually, for this particular discussion. And it's already been decided, ya, Kak, ya, for now, for this month, we are okay if the HR will only deliver one intern. Okay. Anything anyone would like to add? Maybe from Zio, Nico, or uh, Imran? Yes, Zio.
Sorry. Okay. Actually, Ilham just like me yesterday about he wants to have a visualization on how upcoming interns or upcoming interns measure to each other. So he's trying to build a some kind of like a spider graph. If you have may seen,
Spider Graph.
yeah, spider graph,
Okay.
like the thing.
Yep.
So yeah, actually, I'm just asking. Apart from Google Sheet, is there any more? Is there a more automated solution for that?
Okay. I believe for that feature,
Maybe
it's
for
already
Readers.
being passed to business intelligence. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, I believe he submitted one request to business intelligence because it's data visualization.
Uh,
So maybe BI
uh,
can. Do you want to help out or?
yeah, sure do. I thought this can be the project that I'm looking for actually. So
Ah, I see.
yeah, but it's okay. It's okay.
For the
If
spider graph
BI.
itself, according to my visibility, I think Redash does not provide such
Yeah,
visualization. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I, I see. Okay.
So that maybe if the BI team will have some difficulty regarding the front end or Redash stuff, we can ask request from product team to provide a feature to provide such visualization tool. Yeah.
Right.
But let's see whether the BI team will need help or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I will get in contact with them also.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to try to confirm again. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sio.
Yeah.
I think that's it for this discussion. Next, we have the discussion for trial from Kabayu. Kabayu, do you have anything to add?
Uh, no, no. Oh yeah. Basically, we have Imran and Nico here doing trial for this week, and I have assigned them to do pairings with with all of the team member here. So if you are contacted by them, and then they will ask any question, and you can also ask a question to them. Basically, what we are going to do is we're going to evaluate them. So please add your notes in this documents that I linked here. What do you think about the candidate? They are applying for QA intern, and then also Nico is applying for product owner intern. So Nadia will be helping me with the trial and making sure that we have everything or we get every evaluation aspect for to decide whether they are going to pass or not. But please, if you have any notes, whether you're interested on this candidate to work with you or you want to delegate a project, then please write it down on this document. Yes, that's it. Is there any question from anyone about the trial?
Yes,
Chris.
over to you, Chris.
Uh, just give the access. I cannot. I'm still requesting the access for the paper.
Okay. Okay, I will share it to everyone in PDF.
Okay. Thank you very much. Any more questions or any more discussions? Maybe from Imran or Nicholas. Nico, do you have like anything to add?
No, actually, we already talked about this yesterday, so I don't think so.
Okay, maybe just a little bit of let's take this time to let's say introduce a little bit about your specialty. Nico, what's your interest basically? Do you have any special interest?
Yeah, I'm actually the kind of guy that you know wants to try a lot of things, and well, but currently I like product management and web development. For web development, usually use Python or JavaScript. And yeah, for also a little bit of data science, something like machine learning, but also with Python. I think that's all.
I see. Okay, thank you very much. Just to confirm, Python, Django, and JavaScript, Node, yeah, maybe yeah.
Actually, for Python, mostly Flask.
Flask, yeah. Okay, and JavaScript.
Well, I actually use Vue,
Oh,
but
Vue,
it
yeah.
was around, I don't know, 1 or 2 years ago.
I see.
Uh, yeah.
Oke, thank you very much Niko. Hati-hati ya, Chris jangan senyum-senyum. Kalau Chris udah senyum bahaya. Oke, maybe to Imran. Imran, do you want to share your interest to everyone?
uh, my interest is like several project that I have used to work is like programming, but I think I don't have a passion in programming. So
Oke.
in here I applying for quality assurance. So
Aha.
I think there is some a little programming, but not as confusing as the
Yep.
programming like back end, front end. So my interest is like doing some programming, but not very programming.
Oh,
So
I see. You like the idea of
like
the
that,
technology, but not really the coding, ya.
and I like to try some QA automation. I like to try some of that because I'm interesting in automation.
I see.
Beberapa hari
Automation
ini,
in QA automation ya berarti ya? Like Selenium
yes,
gitu
like
ya.
yes,
I
like
see.
that.
Okay, very nice ya. Thank you very much, Imran, as well as Nico. That's a little bit of introduction. Maybe just show off yourself ya this week ya. Okay, thank you. Then maybe we can go to the next discussion from Kabayu. Over to you, Kabayu.
Okay, the next one is oh yeah. Before we move to the next one,
Yep.
Imran and Niku, you already know, right? You already know what you are interested in. Please understand that you can approach anyone in the company actually, and also in the product development group. So Nico, if you want to use the Flash project, for example, you can approach Chris, JavaScript, and JavaScript also you can approach Chris for pairing. So who knows that you can have a good project there, or you can also approach VD for something to do with data science in processing the data itself. And for Imran, please approach Nadia for this QA automation, how we do it, and then what tool maybe you want to bring some new automation tool. So feel free to do that, yeah. And it's better to be done in this week. I mean, just yeah, like OVD says, just show off your skill. And then the next one is this is a new practice. Basically, it's very simple. This video recording, right? HR want us to whenever we upload the video, we need to just save it also in the playlist. It's called I forget the playlist, but related to product development.
Yeah.
I think when we upload, we will have that. Why? Because that will be used for the candidates. The candidate have tasked to watch the last three Scrum video. So we need to make sure that it has all the latest Scrum. So every time we upload it, we just tag on that playlist, and then it will automatically update it.
Yep. Okay. Note taken. I believe Sharon has also approached me for this one. Sharon, Arfi, for HAR and also BI apparently. Okay, I will
Okay.
do that. Yeah. Because usually I record, I think. And thank you very much, Kabayu. Anyone wants to have any more discussions? Any kind of discussion, since that's also already done. I will. Yeah, I will sort that out. None. No discussion? Ayo. Okay. If there are none, then let's move on to the progress update for this week. I'll share the Trello board. Okay. If we see here in our weekly SL updates, let's start with the first one. Yeah. With the discovery stage to VD. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. We have two new discovery. One from Lilis pertaining to the actually, this is a bit of data visualization. It's just SQL manipulation. But Lilis submitted this to product development. And I believe this has been assigned, the product owner has been assigned to Nico, yeah? Nadia, yeah?
Okay, actually, Nico is interested on doing this project.
Okay, this is good. This is good. And also from one more from David relating to collecting page view data automatically for Booking.com. Since this is out data acquisition, I agree that this can be included in product development as opposed to data manipulation and visualization. Um, Regarding this one, I understand. Nadia, do you want to be the product owner? How many projects are you handling right now?
Which one?
The first one, doing, yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I've tested this on the review, the number of getting out reviews automatically using like the API. At first, it didn't work, but I figured something out, and apparently it kind of worked. But yeah, it's I don't think it's scalable. But let's see whether the other developers here can help me do this. Yeah.
Okay. We can do another sub discussion for this.
Okay. Thank you very much. So total new discovery 2 and 0 pass for this week. Slowing down. Any questions for the discovery stage? None. If there are none, then let's move on to the design stage. Over to you, Nadia.
Okay. Thank you. So for the design stage, the update we have two design requested. The first one is for the marketing. It's requested to show the email on the figure. Yeah, it's been passed. I mean, the PRD already created, and we're currently working for the prototyping. It's already done, and it's going to be passed for the developer. Yeah, and for the next one is actually for the missing page on website for the bukitVista.com.
Okay, thank you very much, Nadia. So for the missing, that's one already done, yeah, for the PRD, and would we forward it to who is the assigned developer for this one?
Okay, so we kind of have like slight problems with this. The assigned developer was actually Zio, but I think Zio previously stated that he has problem with accessing the bigger FA, and I need some update to that.
It's already solved, Kak. Udah bisa. I've managed to run it on my local, so I just now need to find the data and where to put the API calls.
Okay, good, perfect then. We'll work on it later. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, if you need any help, you can contact Chris as well, yeah, or me maybe, Chris. But I believe Chris can solve lah. Okay, thank you very much, Nadia. Any question for the design stage? None. If there are none, then let's move on. Yes, Chris.
Probably Nadia, this is it already past to development, the marketing one?
Not yet, but actually I asked in the for the status for the developer whether it's going to be worked by Zio or Chris.
Okay.
But no reply. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So that's the answer, yeah. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next stage, which is the development stage. Chris, over to you.
Okay, guys, thank you, Kofidi. So for development stage, there are actually 0 projects done and 3 projects ready to be developed. Um 0 done because last week we actually focuses a lot in the iteration and staging staged products that is now in staging and also in production. And also for the next project, maybe I would like to have more detail from Dan first for the mobile app development. Over to you, Dan.
Yeah, the mobile app development last week and yesterday went at a good started to have a good pacing. I managed to integrate the settings together with Firebase notifications topics, which was a bit kind of complicated in the first instance, but then I just figured out how to do it. And it seems that it's working pretty fine. I also repaired some backend problems because we lost some functionalities when a new booking was made and the booking was cancelled. We were not having any web notifications and no notification was saved in the database. I mean, it was saved, but it was saved like very wrong and it was not fetching. So yeah, I also fixed that. And then I also started to work on the in-app notifications, which is almost done. I just have to cover a few corner cases. So when the app is going to open and a new notification is going to come up, the notification navigation button is going to show up like a badge with a number of unread notifications. So yeah, that's the status so far. I still have a bit to do, but I estimate that by the end of this week should be done everything, since it's not that much. And I'm waiting from Bayu to give me the reminders so I can integrate them with the Firebase.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dan, for the comprehensive update. Yeah, maybe anyone has any questions regarding the mobile app development or development stage overall?
Yeah. Then where is the where's your code live in backend? Is it on development or have you merged that into staging and also production?
No. Everything is going to be on development. I'm not merging anything into staging and master without any review or something like that.
Okay. Let's start there then. After you test that, I think we need to gradually move the code to staging and also to
Yes.
master to staging first. So
Yeah.
the next version of the app then can use the staging server so we can test with real data.
Okay, sure. I decided not to move to staging because right now I'm still in development phase. I'm still testing. I'm still
Okay.
looking for bugs when I'm developing. So I didn't want to mess the things up or something.
Right.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
No problem. Just confirming for the development of mobile app, just a bit of visibility. The workflow from development, staging, and master is the same as the bigger repository, or is it different? The workflow.
It's in the same repository, VD.
Oh, it's in the same
So
repository.
yeah, so the workflow would be the same. Then you're following that, right? So your feature branch, and then will be merged into development branch, and then you
Yes.
will okay, and then you will fetch the staging, and then merge that locally in your feature branch, and then you will merge that into the staging. So it's not pulling from the development to staging directly, but you merge and looking for uh, apa namanya conflict.
Yeah. So I'm also keeping the development, staging, and master like separately.
Okay, is that the correct workflow or not, VD?
According to the one that we have now, I think that's correct. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. You make a feature branch from master, and then you merge it to development, merge it to staging, and merge it to master branch.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
our current workflow is like
yeah, that's the current workflow right now. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, all good then.
All good then. Okay. Thank you very much. Any more questions for the development stage? Yes.
Okay. Actually, I would like to ask to Kabayu about the backend reminder Kak, and also the payouts Instagram and Airbnb. Like, is there any updates on it? Because if I'm not mistaken, Dan told me that he is going to finish the notification milestone by this week.
Yeah. I've told Dan that I need to postpone that. So okay, I have blocked a time actually to work on that. But tomorrow, would that be okay, Nadia?
Oh, okay, Kak. Sure.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay. So reminder, and then
The the payout Instagram from the Airbnb.
yeah. Okay. Reminder and changing. Basically, what we are trying to do is on the Instagromat currently, every booking and every payout from Airbnb, we update the database directly on Instagromat, right? So what we want to do is on Instagromat, we remove the database, updating directly to database, but we change that into a call to bigger backend to create new booking. So that way the flow will be so any changes in the code, it will be triggered from Integromat as well. So that also will be done for the payout as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, noted for the one, Kabayu. Thank you very much. Any more to add for development stage? None. If there are none, then let's move on to the next stage, which is the product success stage. Over to Nadia.
Wait. I would like to ask a few things
Oh
regarding
yeah,
the development stage.
sure.
By me.
Go back.
Okay, so about the status for the Bayou employee status user, and also the getting commission rate for each property, and also the marketing result delays. It's still actually in the development, right? But why is it not updated here? Like, what is the status for all of this project?
Right, that is right. That is right. It's the one in iteration, yeah.
Yep. And also the feature branch, the development branch, staging branch,
Yeah.
and
Over to you,
iteration.
Chris.
Oh, I think I need to update it as because our now development files all only consists of what is it? Development stage only. But actually we have several stage now, right? Feature branch, development branch, and then staging and also the master, right? Nah, how is it there? Probably for several of them, like let me see. Can you move to the other list instead? Okay. Okay. Maybe for usability test, the development branch first, yeah, and delete email account from property list. Actually, at that time, I have difficulties in the staging because the front end is not updated. Just so it's already in staging, and actually I take also Nadia to help me to test it anyway. That's from that one. And then getting commission rate for each property. Getting commission rate for each property is actually done. This is now in the staging range. It's actually already done. The development is already done 2 weeks ago, but we are postponing. So to be, um, this is the property level splitting BV and splitting owner commission rate, right? And then we need to make sure the previous project, which is the David payout split setting between bigger and Airbnb, um, is done first before this one because that one is the listing level. So after we completed that one, the David payout split, then we will continue to work on the getting commission rate for each property, which is the property level data. Then for employee status in user list, profile page, and sign up page, I do believe this is the Niel's handover, yeah, and I do think it's already in staging as well. I'm not sure whether it is already in master or not because at the time the code is kind of hilang gitu, so the feature is not there. But at the time before Neil, apa, before Neil completed his intern, he actually already done a push to both development staging as well, I think. Yep. Actually, that's it. I will give more updates regarding these projects, yeah, because it's currently stuck here because um, there's so many bugs and everything else in a way.
Right. Thank you very much. Yeah, I checked the project from Neil. The front end is already pushed, but the back end seems like it does not return any data. That's why it crashed some pages, where the pages doesn't have the user page. Actually, it's one of the bug report from Nadia, I think. So yeah, we'll work on that in the development stage. Any more questions for developers? None. If there are none, then let's continue to the product success stage. Over to you, Nadia.
Okay, thank you. So for this week, we have one new entry for product success stage. It actually just conducted a product launch today about uploading the PDF on internal notes. And yeah, we'll do some measurement after the developer push it to master, and we'll allow 1 week to do some measurement. That's
Okay,
it.
that's that for the product success stage. Next to the bug report by Nadia as well.
Okay, thank you again for the bug report. We have new for bug report today, this week. So the first one is actually from HR for the labeling for marketing CL role. This is the project actually the bug report that I've asked Kabayu to give me the access for the integral maths, and yeah, I think I can work on it for the next a request from HR. So it's been fixed. And the next one is the mini automated case review. It's actually been fixed by VD by today. And the next one is from Andre for booking not connected to Slack and Bigger. It's actually fixed as well by today by VD. Thank you so much. And the other one is Sasha booking.com Slack automation. Oh no, sorry. The first one, Sasha, is not yet finished, but the other Sasha for booking .com Slack automation is already done by VD. And the handovers we still have three currently fixing by the developer, which is the my profile crash and bigger, which actually related to what VD has stated before, and the goodbye message skip, and also from Maria about not detected cash payment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So some of the bugs here have dependency on the development stage. For example, like the bigger could not detect the gas payment. Yeah. For this one, Chris, do you have any updates regarding the status? Yesterday we already discussed that we must actually still include the remarks, right? But I noticed that there are still some updates in the card itself.
Yes, yes. So for this one, actually, I want to ask to Public Coffee D and Kabayu. So I actually conduct several pairings with Maria and David to discuss this issue. So I've tested with David if we transfer payment from BCA to our account 6056 BCA account also and included the remarks. Then the email that we receive the remarks and also the bank account name in the berita side of the email, right? Now, for other transaction, for example, like from Dana or everything else, the remarks is not included there. And to be able to detect the remarks, then we have to update the remarks itself, right? And it's only bank bank transaction in finance part. Now, I want to ask, can we actually use the guest name to the sender account so we can update the remarks instead of what is it? Asking again the guest their bank bank account number.
I think we have discussed about this, right?
Yep.
So if yeah, if we want to change the remarks, it's okay, but we need to prove it. We need to prove that I can change the remark by seeing the actual. Is there any proof that the guest actually already sent it, right? So from if the guest has sent the proof, then I will get the guest account, so I can fill that, right?
This is ini Kak. So they actually give the proof, but at the proof we cannot see the what is it, bank account number.
Oh, okay. So what can we see in the proof?
It's only our for example.
Is the proof attached in the card itself, Chris?
Yes.
If yes, then let's move on to the project discussion then. Okay.
Probably we need to go to the
Attachment.
debug report call.
Bug report. Okay. Apologies if I'm recording. The laptop just become slow. Yeah. This one, yeah.
Yep. Where is it? Yes, it's the wrong card, I think. No.
It's in the attachment.
Yep, should be the attachment.
Oh gosh, I don't have the access to the thing, the Google Drive thing.
Let me share my screen then.
Okay, sure.
I think who's the person that need to check about this, Chris? It should be finance, right?
Yeah, it should be David, I think.
Okay, David have the access to the bank account anyway, so he can go to the bank account, see if the payment already received, and then he can also have he can see which account that send the payment, and then he can modify that, right? So I don't think there's a technical difficulties here, right?
Oh, okay then, Kak. Kalau kayak gitu. I will follow up with David regarding this day. But actually, this is the what is it?
Oh iya ya, nggak ada. There is no pengiriman belum, nggak ada kalau misalnya di bukti transfer.
Oh, di bukti transfernya itu nggak ada bank
Oke.
sender
It's
account.
okay. Apa namanya, bukti transfer itu kan juga sumber penipuan juga kan kadang-kadang. So what we need to do is we need to confirm that the payment is already received. So it should not be seen from this bukti transfer, but apa namanya, but from the actual bank account. Did we receive the money in our bank account? I think
Okay.
we need to put that in the documentation for David. If there's any payment that's not detected, then that's what he needs to do to make
Okay.
sure that the money is already received.
Okay, so it's on more on the workflow, yeah, instead of system itu ya.
I think so.
Okay, thank you, Kabayu. I think that's all sih from this bug and this project in a way.
Okay.
Probably back to you, Coffee.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. So that one's settled. Are there any more discussions since we've completed the reporting for the fun update? Any more discussion from the project itself? Yes, actually, there is a discussion there. Regarding the website, Chris, do you want to update us? Like, what's the status, or is it still the same?
I think it's still the same.
Still same as
I'm,
this morning, yeah.
yeah, I'm still figuring out how to like the server response. I've tried several things, but nothing improved. Just so I still need to do several research actually for that one.
Okay. Regarding employee status, uh, I'll take it aja ya kayaknya. After I do the CEO top level KPI. Nadia is already smiling.
Itu aja dibahas.
Okay, yes. Ayo bahas.
How's the progress?
Okay, so yeah, for CEO top level KPI, this is the thing. These are the things that I've already did. So I've created I've also already compiled what the usual data reporting is like. So within these three documents, they actually have like sub documents that that have like in total I think about 10 or 15 Excel sheets lah, 10 lah I think, 10 Excel sheets. So we're trying to generalize this into one Google form. The form is already created as an interface, and then basically the workflow is that if if someone create the form, it will be passed to a Trello board. These are the three Trello boards, and each of the campaigns will be indicated maybe using labels, and then the as the card is moved to the next stage, it will also create a record in our database. Currently, I've already created the table. I'm trying it in the data warehouse database. So it's still partial, the completion, but I'll complete the development by tomorrow, ya Nadia. I'll try. Yeah, but that's
Okay.
I've discussed this with workflow with Nadia, and it makes sense to do it like that because we
So
can hold.
what about the dashboard itself, Fidi? What we were going to show in the dashboard?
Yes, so I've also discussed that with Nadia as well. So the first stage, Nadia already have the visualization, but first I'll try to show the numbers first and whether it makes sense or not. Uh, because yeah, I'll try to show the numbers first, yeah, Kak, at first. But then I will try to
I-
format it to be the same as Nadia's design.
Yeah, but what numbers? What numbers are we tracking?
Okay, so for the revenue one, uh, it's still the same as the one that Neil highlighted in the. I think there's the Excel sheet previously.
Maybe can you show us, Fidi, what are we trying to build here, or what is the function of
Right.
this activity?
Let me check whether Neil touched. Okay. So what we're going to show is the one that is marked here for the guest funnel, and for example, like this one, the one that's not marked is wait, this employee revenue. Yeah? Oh, no, this is not the Excel sheet. In general, let's try to start with the overall numbers resulted from each funnel in the revenue stage. So there's awareness, impression, reservation, conversion, reservation, and loyalty. Let's start with that first.
Okay, is that done or not?
No, no, it's not done.
But the data is available already, right?
Partial, Kak, because there are some data that are Yeah, I think this one. Okay, so some that the data is still missing, right? That's why
Which data is that?
not available anymore. For example, like the Facebook, Traveloka, Genius. Currently, the inquiry that is recorded is still being recorded in those Google Forms, the separated Google Forms. There's no way to retrieve
Okay.
the data.
Okay. Can we start with the available data?
Sure, sure, that works as well, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it's been like I think more than a month, right? And we
Yep.
still don't have the MVP for that.
Okay, sure. Let's start with the available data first, yeah. So that focus on Airbnb, maybe.
Just focus on everything. Focus on bigger.
Ah,
We have all of the data in bigger already.
yeah, I guess so. Yep, yep, yep. Let's start with that, yeah.
Yeah, and the most important thing is that this is the problem. Let's read again the problem statement.
Yep.
So the problem is the leader's ability to see top level performance indicator. So what is that? What is the according to your research? What is the indicator that is important? Are we have uh, do we have any result from that? Is
Oh
there
yeah,
any discussion
that's
or
why
result?
we simplify the SLA to only contain the one that is contained in the five funnel. So, for example, like if the in the chapter SLA biweekly chapter SLA reporting right now, they also report like whether a listing gets booking after 2 weeks, for example. A new listing get bookings after 2 weeks. The one we don't focus it yet to that. We show the result from the overall user funnel. That will give more like overall visibility to the leaders.
What is that? What? Can you show me like how can I get more visibility, for example, for any of those indicator? What indicator should I see?
Ah, actually, it's similar like this, right? If you get like the whole
Yeah, yeah. Okay, this
one.
is the old one, and this is I make this
Yep,
right.
correct.
So that's like 3 months ago, and I
Yes,
don't know if that's still
relevant or not.
relevant. So yeah. So what is the new design that you
Ah,
think
okay. The new
have the
design.
better indicator?
The new design is. Where's the new design, Nadia? Is it like in the attachment again? Oh, it's from still with Aldo, I think. Wait. Yep, I don't think it's still it's available right now, Kak.
Okay, so is there any plan? Like, what do we want to make for to solve this problem?
In general, the first initial plan is to show a funnel-like structure, right? And then in each funnel, then we will show the sub details.
Okay, but what is the funnel? What's on the funnel? So that is the real problem.
Yep.
The
Correct.
technical part we use the Google Sheet. That's doesn't matter. The problem is what indicator that we need to see.
The numbers itself and also the SLA.
What do you mean?
So if we have the numbers, the reported numbers, the actual number, and then we also have the SLA, then the leaders will have the visibility on whether the SLA is completed or not.
Okay, so what are we going to see? Which SLA? What SLA is important? What SLA is not?
Oh yeah,
And
that's why we already mark it in the data availability Excel sheet just now.
okay, before talking about the data availability, what we are going to do with that data?
Sorry, Kak, I don't understand what you mean. Like, what are we going to
Okay,
do with
so
the data?
yeah, we are trying to prepare the data, right? But we
Yep,
don't know
that's correct.
what we are going to do with the data. What is the plan that we are going to do with the data? We put it where, or what is the
Oh, we put it
calculation?
where we put it in Redash for in a moment.
No,
Moment, yeah.
okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's the platform. But what are we going to make? Is it
A bar
uh,
chart or like a funnel?
no, not the details. That's very technical,
Yep.
but the ideas behind that. Do we want to see conversion, or do we want to see
Ah, okay.
booking
So we will see
window?
the numbers
To,
itself and also the conversion
yeah, what conversion of what,
of
and numbers of
the
what?
in a given range, because the reporting is usually for monthly. Then we will show it within a month range. So we have
Uh,
like series growth. So currently, the lack of the lacking in the current biweekly SLA data reporting is that, for example, if we have the data reporting from 2 weeks ago, we do not update the data itself, right? But using the system, it's automatically updated, just like what we have in the example for Airbnb. It's becoming more apparent. And then if we have a time series data, then we can see whether it's actually growing or getting better or getting worse in general.
hmm. Okay. I don't know. That's like the problem from 3 months ago. But let's see. There's news. There's changes already for that,
Uh huh.
and we need to update the problem. Now the problem is changes. So let's see if this project still relevant
Relevant.
actually.
Okay.
So yeah. So this is the problem, right? We this is the this is all the assets, and then how we move all of this effort into a result, right? Like for example, maybe this one is employee funnel, right? So we have the brand, and then we have two assets, which is LinkedIn and website jobs. uh, and then we can track that. The top level KPI is we are tracking that how good is our LinkedIn and website on the job page, and then how many talents that we can get from that asset. Is that
Yep.
the only asset? Yes, because it's only there. So if it's not here, it means no asset.
Uh
So
huh.
that is the important thing. And then how many goes into the recruitment SLA, and what is the result? Is it new employee, and maybe there's
Oh,
another result again, right? So
yep, yep.
and on the training, how many is turning into the a good employee experience, and then how many employees are transformed,
Transform. Yep.
and then what are the advocacy, and then where we put those advocacy, we put it back in the form of reviews, referral, or university relationship, and then go back to our brand again. So by looking at this, we just care about the numbers that matters. We don't need to take a look at how many I don't know, like inquiries or what other things. We focus on the most important numbers first, and then
Mm-hmm.
we will build it from there. We go detail from there. But right now we need the most important numbers first.
Right. Okay. Then I will try to update it based on this visualization first. Yeah. But because the biweekly SLA still does not report the numbers from this one, right?
Uh, Same on the biweekly. That SLA is basically supporting this,
Yes. Correct.
right? So there are SLA that's not supporting this, so we need to remove that SLA. So which SLA that we need to remove? We need to use this tool
I see.
to track. So the tool is not it's not a request for a tool. It's a request for a solution. So uh, let's see if that the initial brief for this project is still relevant or not, because it's I think it's too long already. I think,
Right.
oh, this
Right.
is September, from September, right? So probably it's not relevant anymore, and we should maybe abandon this.
Okay. Sure. Kak. Thank you very much. I will double check with the user, with the client, maybe whether the visualization of the SLA is still relevant. Then that will be Mr. Jing, right, sir?
That's actually me.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
The That's actually you, VD COO.
Yep. Because that's what I need for the visibility of the SLA. That's why I thought that I need
Mm.
the funnel, the numbers itself, because currently our biweekly SLA reporting, it does not show the actual progression from month to month, and it does not clearly like show. It's not able to. We are not able to see the overall time series data actually.
Yeah, but that's also limited, right? Like if we can see the total uh, like conversion from January, for example, it's late to make action this month. So how can we make that better actually?
Okay. Yeah. So because it's not really like we can actually change the date range into time. Date itself doesn't have to be months, right? So we can compare like the two previous months to two weeks ago to last week, and we can see whether it actually improved or not, like our weekly revenue growth.
Mhm. I think okay. I think if we still want to do this project, what we can do is we create an MVP. I think in 1 day or 2 day this can be done, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It doesn't really need to be perfect and automated yet, but we need to prove whether this is actually useful or not.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it's not
Okay.
useful, yeah.
Yeah. The concern is that the data itself is not accurate. It's okay as well.
It's okay.
Okay.
If we see that that's important data to track, then we will collect that. But if not, then there's no point on collecting that.
Right. Noted, Kak. Okay, that will be noted for this project. Then maybe we will try to produce an MVP within maybe tomorrow. Can be done if it's only the visualization without the accurate data. I think that's that for the discussion. We're already over time by 2 minutes. Anything to add? Maybe some anything else to add from the others? None. If there are none, then thank you very much, everyone. That's it for our Scrum today. I will stop the recording.